Good evening, this is Donna with Gifted Energies, and I'm here to do a spirit guide reading for Juliet. Juliet, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to do this reading for you. It is a great honor, and thank you for putting your trust in me to connect with your guides. I have begun tonight by doing a small meditation, inviting your guides and my guides in. I ask for visions. I ask to connect with one or more of your guides. And I ask for messages or anything that they wish to share with me at this time. In this process, I connected with one of your guides. And I was not given a name, but I was shown a vision. And he reminded me, I'm not sure what type of monk he was, but he was sitting, he had a shaved head, and he had like prayer beads in his hands. He sat cross-legged and had a candle burning in front of him, I guess at his feet, at his crossed legs, and he was in prayer. The messages that came to me were more, I want to say, telepathic, as I feel that in his prayer, he does not speak. He's not allowed to speak in words, but he can share through vision or through telepathic communication. And what he shared with me is that he's with you for higher guidance, peace, and understanding. Those were the key words that came to me during the reading. I was then also given a vision of an angel, and what came to me from this angel, I feel that he is higher up, maybe an archangel. I'm not sure because I did not get a name from him either, and I know there are several archangels, even those that are not recorded. And this may be the guide that you spoke to me about, because many times in my dealings with angels, their names are not pronounceable. It's almost a language of its own, and a lot of times we also have to, when connecting with guides and the spirit realm, we can only associate what they're trying to share with us, their guidance, through our own experiences. Many times there are things that they really want to share that we just don't have any comprehension of. And so it makes communication difficult at times, and that's why visions, words, our guides' ways of connecting with us oftentimes are very choppy and don't totally make sense until we put them together, because that communication is based off of our own experiences, our own knowledge of the world, the universe, the way things work. So tonight I'm going to begin and go into a little more detail about your guides. I can tell you that you have many guides, not just one or two. There are guides for almost any situation that you can think of that you need assistance with. And your guides are always there to help you for your highest good. They are eager and willing to help, but you must invite them in and invite them to assist you. Give them free rein to help you, because there is such a thing as free will, and they're not allowed to interfere unless they have our explicit permission to do so. That it is our will to have them assist us. So I'm going to begin tonight just by shuffling the cards until I feel an energy shift or feel that the cards are ready to be read. This is a 6-card reading, and we're going to begin with card 1. Who is my spirit guide? As you know, I connected with 2 guides. Again, I did not pick up on names, which sometimes I do. Actually, many times I do, and sometimes I don't. But I do get messages and visions, and I can share those with you. The angel that I picked up on, I'm not sure if I shared the vision that I got, but he was very, why I say hierarchy, or when I felt that he was maybe an archangel, he was very, very, the power that emanated from him was very strong. That energy was just almost overpowering and very commanding, very, I don't know if the word dominating is the right word to use, but he is very much in control of things. And I was given a vision of a man who's with very chiseled, detailed features. He was bare of chest, but he has very, very huge wings, and he gives off this golden glow from his body. He's just, the best way to describe him is power itself. He is power. He is in control, and I really feel that he is more like a guardian angel to you, a protector, more of a guardian. So I'm going to go ahead and begin here. And each card will give more detail and than I do get from my vision. It also prompts me to and opens me up to pick up more information about your guides. And there are times that more than one will come through even during the card layout. So I may pick up on even more guides than the 2 I've already seen tonight. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle one more time and then cut the deck. And again, the first card is Who is my spirit guide? And when I pull a card, if it comes up reversed, I do not read reverse meanings from this deck or in this type of reading. So if you see me flip a card into the proper position, I always read in the upright position. And tonight we're using John Holland's Psychic Tarot deck. This is triumph and success. And what I pick up on through this, I pick up more on this angel energy, this commanding power. And guiding you towards your own destiny and your own life success. And it's interesting that in itself that I feel that Archangel Michael is with you, protecting you. I feel that he is one of the guides that would be very helpful for you to call upon. He may not be your direct spirit guide, but your other guides share with me as I get this information. I really feel like a cluster of guides, and maybe even, I want to say spiritual beings. Some of these may be ancestors. I just feel this cluster surrounding you and protecting you, and they're almost all wanting to chatter at once. There is a group, like a council. And they all have their own opinions in some ways of what you should be doing with your life. It's interesting that I feel that I'm channeling more than spirit guides here. And it's not often that I do this, but there is a very, I don't know if the word is matriarchal, a motherly, but I feel more grandmotherly energy, possibly even great-grandmother on the maternal side that's coming through. And there's something with the throat that I'm picking up on. It may be communication. She's trying to speak, but I catch myself. I'm sitting here rubbing my throat. And the spirit or guide that's coming through is very, very opinionated in a sense, and she really wants to see the best for you, but maybe that you haven't made the choices that she necessarily approves of, but she's still proud. She's proud of who you've become. And that message was just so strong. I had to share it. I keep being told that there's an M name, and that's where I had picked up on Michael here, but that M name may be someone else as well, and maybe that'll make more sense to you. But I really pick up on the letter M, because the vision I'm getting is this big letter M just in the color blue. So I just feel that I need to share that with you. And again, going back and putting my focus on the spirit guides, I'm asking the others to just give me a moment here and let me focus on the reading and get through this. You have a lot of protection around you. You are very protected. I can tell you that much. I'd like to pick up a little more on this monk, and that's who I'm trying to connect with again. This is the first guide that I picked up on. And he tells me I'm being told spiritual aspects. The words that are coming to me, again, I told you he doesn't speak in sentences to me. I'm being told prayer, spiritual awareness. And it's interesting, I'm being shown another vision of maybe a younger version of this guide laying out cards like tarot, but they're not tarot cards. As I feel that he is maybe not a monk, but like a shaman. Maybe that's what he's showing me, because I'm seeing him throw out sticks or something else as well. Shaman actually feels right. A shaman or a spiritual guide of some sort. Okay, I was just given a name, and the name, and I'm thinking this is a name, I'm being told Handu. I don't know if that is his name or his culture, tribe, but Handu. Maybe we'll come back to this, and perhaps after reading I can do a little research on this as well, to give you some more information. The next card 2, is why are you with me at this time? And this is rest and rejuvenate. And it's interesting that the image here that comes up is much like this shaman or monk that I picked up on, except this man has hair, and the vision of the man I had, he was sitting much in the same position, but again, he has the bald head, and he's holding prayer beads in his hand, and he is in a brown robe. But I feel this message comes from him, and take time to relax in nature. Take time to connect with this thing. I'm getting spiritual body. Find peace in nature. And that I'm being told that through grounding your energy, you will be renewed. It's like, this is kind of hard to explain because I'm being shown a vision of what's going on, but it's like releasing your, and I call it grounding, like the negative energy in you, releasing it into the earth, and then rejuvenating or being refueled through the positive natural energies of the universe and earth, because I feel that energy flowing back up into you in a more positive way, and that you feel a lot more energized. I'm being told more motivation by doing this. More exact thing that's coming into me is get up and go. I'm also being told stop procrastinating. Stop procrastinating from connecting and from, I'm being told walk in nature, that you need to make a connection with nature. So why are you with me at this time? Again, I feel this message comes from your shaman, and he is with you to help you ground, center yourself, and reconnect with nature. That seems like a way long roundabout way of getting to that, but I feel that is the message. The next card I'm going to pull is, what do you want me to know at this time? And the waiting game. I'm being told that there is that you're waiting for an answer or for some news about something, and the earth needs to make a rotation before the answer will come. Patience. Patience is needed, and that the answer you're expecting may not be what you get, that you may see a different door open, because I'm showing two paths. The vision I get is similar to the picture here where you see like the spirals, but this in my vision it's like a pathway, like walking a labyrinth, but then it veers off to the right in a different direction, and there's a door waiting. And what that shows me is that another opportunity or something better may come along. They want you to know that if you're patient, interesting, it reminds me of a commercial, good things come to those who wait. But if you're patient, the answers, maybe not that you want, but that you need to hear, will be presented to you, and you will know what direction to head. The next question answers, or next card and question is, what is the best way to connect with you? This is your solar plexus chakra. I'm being told your power center. That it's interesting because what I'm getting is push down that energy, not to live in your head, because a lot of people think that psychic awareness is all in the third eye, that they expect the vision. For you, this is different. I'm being told push down that energy, and I'm being told push it down closer to that root chakra, and the solar plexus. It is your power center. And grounding that energy and just being in control. Trust your gut, your instincts, not necessarily your head and your mind. Don't listen to your head, and trust your gut. That power centers around your gut, your energy. This is where your power comes from, your will. And I'm being told that you have a very strong will to survive and make it no matter what. That you will do whatever is needed to succeed in life, to find the right path, and hold tight to that. Again, the root chakra is coming to me as well, and I'm being told security, that through your sacral chakra, that you will find a connection with that root and security, and that by being grounded and centered in these areas, in your lower chakras, not the head, you will be able to make a better connection with your guides. They are going to come to you more through feeling than hearing or seeing. It's that knowing, and then I'm being told once you get that knowing or gut instinct, once you cling on to that and accept it and trust it, then what I'm feeling is that rise of energy. And I feel it really lightening up. And just working with I'm actually being told, work with the whole chakra center now. But start with your lower chakras, gut, finding that center, finding your powerhouse. I'm being told you are a powerhouse. That energy is very strong for you. And working through your chakras, again, as I was mentioning previously, I feel that energy rising from your center up. And that through the starting in the lower areas and trusting that gut, you will also build on the other, your other skills like clairaudience, clairvoyance, clairsentience, that by strengthening one you will build on the other and it will become easier. Again, I felt that lighter rise of energy, and just a higher ascension, rising above, even almost like you're floating out of your body and seeing it. So it could be an astral connection as well, but it starts with your power center. And I'm going to go ahead and move this card down just a little bit so we can see, and adjust the camera here so we can see all of them. The next question and card relates to your personal question. You really didn't have a specific question, but you did want to know if you had more than one guide. And I did tell you in the beginning, yes, I feel that you have a cluster of guides around you, and they've been very good about stepping back as I've asked just to get through this reading. I don't necessarily feel that they are all spirit guides, because I do feel a difference between the spirit guide who are assigned to you and those ancestors or spirits that come through who just want to help or making their journey to their own ascension or next level of becoming an actual guide. It's like a learning process for them in a sense. And then there's also a difference between the spirit guide realm and the angel realm. in the archangel realm. That you can work with all of these guides. And again, all you need to do is ask. But let's go ahead and pull the card and see what other information I get. Let's see here. And heartache and loss, and again, I really feel that there is a connection with, it's not a spirit guide, but a spirit or an ancestor who has passed. I really feel that it is a female, and if you weren't close in this life, there was another lifetime that you were very close in. And again, I feel that grandmotherly, great-grandmotherly, but it's on the mother's side of your family. This is where this energy is coming from. And it's very loving, very caring, but also very opinionated. But this guide trusts that you are going to make the right decision. That you will... I don't know if there's a family history of psychic abilities or using your own spiritual gifts, but that you're possibly going to follow in that, sorry, I hit the camera, that path, or pursue a path in that area. I'm really drawn to pulling another card in this slot, so I'm going to lay another card over this. That female energy that's coming through is very strong. She is, and again, I'm being shown that M, so if, and sometimes it's very hard for me to understand, because when I'm only given bits and pieces, it's hard for me to put together, but sometimes it makes a lot more sense to my clients, and a lot of times they come to me and tell me they know exactly what I was talking about. So I hope it is the same for you in this case. Excuse me, my voice is going out. So again, this is going to relate to other guides coming through, not just this motherly or matriarchal, I keep being told matriarchal if I'm saying the word right, spirit. Because I feel that this is more of a spirit than a guide, but they are also offering you guidance, and it's up to you to take it or to connect. The card I've pulled is Harmony. And what I get from this card is just know that you're not alone, that you are surrounded by many spirits and guides who wish you well. I am just keep being told that you have a cluster or a clan of people or spirits surrounding you. And there's any situation that you need help with, all you have to do is ask for their guidance, and they're going to jump in. And the energy almost feels overwhelming. So you're going to, at times, if you do decide to work with all of them, and invite all of them in, you're going to have to ask them to just step back a little bit, because they want to help, they're eager to help, but their energy is just a cluster. That's all that word is. That's the only way I can explain it. It's very strong, but it's positive. It's very good, and it is for your highest good and your well-being. They none of them wish you harm. This is all positive energy that I'm picking up on. So yes, you are surrounded by many. The last card is the outcome or overview. Any additional information that your guides wish to share with you at this time. And the card I've drawn is Disruption. And just lay the cards over here. What I actually feel from this is being told, shake it off. And I almost feel shake it off has something to do with this waiting game and this answer that you're waiting on. I told one of the voices that come in is, give it up, girl. And it comes out just like that. Give it up, girl. There's something better awaiting you. Something, like I said, that answer that you're waiting for isn't going to come in the way you're hoping it to. But that door to the right, that's where you need to head. That's where the good stuff's at. And interesting. I'm being told dance. I don't know if dance means anything to you, if you study dance or practice dance, or if that's just an outlet for you. I'm being told shake it off and dance. Don't let it get to you. That I feel this disruption or whatever this card's picking up on, that maybe something's happened in your life, and I'm gonna say not that long ago, but something's changed, and again, I feel it's related to this waiting game or answer that you're waiting on, and you just need to move forward. That's what your guides want you to know. Move forward. Don't get stuck on one path. Be willing to open the door and take a risk. So, thank you once again for giving me the opportunity to do this reading for you. I wish you the best. It is Easter, so if you celebrate, happy Easter. Have a wonderful evening, and thank you so much. Brightest blessings. Bye-bye.